Okay, let's go. Okay. But before I do that, before Iconic screams at me even more, I'm gonna watch his Mario Kart Rainbow Road ranking. Okay. I'm react now. I'm react now. I have to factory reset his language. Okay, let's see what you have. I'm scared. Okay, Iconic. The RMX Rainbow Roads, I forgot about those. Those are also pretty cool. Okay.
What's up, guys? It's
Iconic Ian.
Iconic Ian 29
29.
here, and I'm going to be ranking
You had a
every single Rainbow Road, and that includes the
wait, chat. Let's go gambling first. I forgot to change this. Whatever. Yippee! Yes, yes, indeed. On. Okay, it's still this. Okay, so costume 38. I don't even remember. Oh wait, it's just green hoodie. Please 24. Wait, which one's 24? Oh, wait a minute. Is that the little diseased one? Yeah. Does Streamlab work now? I don't know. Let's see. 38. That's what the point of the mask is. I'm sorry. It's probably. I kept getting on Rickwold. Dude, enough. Oh, so the fuck is he in? I only know yet. I'm sorry. I have 30 coin. I'm sorry. Hold on, let's see if the Streamlabs works. Okay, Streamlabs. Don't let me down. Because if it doesn't work, then I don't know why. I think Streamlabs don't care. Hold on, give me a second. Streamlabs. Dashboard. Okay. Cloudbot, 29 years later. Now, hold on, hold on. Activate Cloudbot. Why is it not active? There we go. Okay, it should be on now, chat. Okay, Iconic. Yeah.
Also, sorry if my voice sounds a bit different and I'm a bit
I didn't even realize it.
sniffly. It's because I have a runny nose while recording this.
I didn't even notice that you didn't have to point that out.
So I'm going to be ranking these Rainbow Roads based on 3 factors. Number 1, the music. Number 2,
Music, yeah.
the gameplay. And number 3, the atmosphere.
The atmosphere. Is it me or is it lagging? Is it lagging? No, not really. My OBS doesn't show any frames dropping. So, like, it doesn't seem to be lagging. I think we're good, actually.
So, without further ado, here we go. So, starting with the first ever Rainbow Road, SNES Rainbow Road. This was
C tier. Or probably in C tier. I don't know where I'd put it, honestly. Would I put it in C tier?
Rainbow Road in the history. It was rated in 1992. Although I kind of wish it had an atmosphere, it's the best you can do.
I wish they did a little bit more on this old ass game from 1990s that had so many limitations. How are we gonna complain about Rainbow Road? Hello. Welcome. Oh shit, I need to change the stream title. I forgot. No. I forgot to change the stream. I need to change the stream title. Give me a second. I'm back. No stars, number one? How could that happen?
But I kind of wish it wasn't just blank black. Although for the idea it's giving, I'd give it a C.
Okay, literally exactly where I put it. Stealing. You're stealing me. You're agreeing with me already, man. This is gonna be boring. Already. You good, man? What happened?
Now, not many people know this, but that's actually a GBA remake.
I already know this. Because they have all the SNES tracks on the GBA. It's fine.
Of Rainbow Road.
Same.
And I'm gonna put this.
Wait, actually, no, it's probably a little bit worse because it doesn't have the rainbow prompts.
Still in C tier. Above Rainbow Road though, because it has an atmosphere.
It has an I mean, true, but it doesn't have the obstacles anymore. Wow, who do you work for? Why we are number one?
And for something made in 2001, that was actually kind of cool. Now, second is
MK7. High C tier. High C tier or low B
the
tier?
3DS remake. Honestly, it's a bit worse than the GBA remake.
A bit worse? I mean, have you even seen the GBA remake? To be fair? Let's be fair. Let's be fair. The GBA remake doesn't even have any of the obstacles. Did you not even do your research? Didn't even mention that once. I don't know if he did his research, guys. Y'all. He might be El Skippity.
Guys, it just makes it flat out easy. To be honest with you, I like it when Rainbow Roads are hard. Actually, the reason this is above SNES is because it has an atmosphere.
That's an atmosphere. What about the wavy road?
Okay, starting with the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe remake of Rainbow
Low B.
Road, SNES Rainbow Road. I'm gonna put it in B tier. It has an atmosphere. You can actually tell it.
Yes, I did my research. Then why'd you not mention it?
It's above the ground and not in pure abyss. It's okay. And you with
Opera GX? I don't use Opera GX. Oh wait, he does. Oh. Chibi Robo was made on the GameCube. I didn't say anything about Chibi Robo. Or the GameCube. We'll get to the GCN Rainbow Road in a moment.
The GBA version, but you don't really know if you're in space or if you're in the sky.
I like the little sky and the little wave road.
There's clouds, but there's also you're right next to the fucking moon.
Yeah.
So you
watch him put the Tor version as the worst one because Tor.
Right next to the moon on this one, but you can tell it's above. I don't know how much this is. It's that like 10 feet, 5 feet, 50 feet. I don't know.
What is bro yapping about with the moon? Wait, what?
Also, is it just me, or does this cloud kind of look like that that one desert enemy. I forgot its name, but it kind of looks like that dragon from Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Comment down below.
Yeah, I might be seeing it a little bit now.
Anyways, the tour remake of SNES Rainbow Road is pretty good.
Oh! He's not Tor racist. Let's go. I'm joking, but like...
It's pretty good for phone. It's pretty
good
for all this stuff. I'm surprised it fit on phone.
Yeah?
What I don't like about it is that it automatically tricks for you.
That's just a part of the game. What'd you expect? Like, what would you want me to use another finger to trick with? That just seems unnecessary and overcomplicated. You automatically already trick in the game because that's just how the game works. Because Mario Kart Tour has a combo system where you try to get the highest amount of combos as possible in a short amount of time. You know, like here, combo. You know, by charging mini boost, doing tricks, using items, mini boosting. You know, you gotta try to keep it going for as long as possible. It's really fun. Why are you using Microsoft Edger? I'm not using Microsoft Edge. What? I'm using Firefox, motherfucker.
And that shortcut ramp, it's a bit bigger. But
so it's kind of a weird criticism.
That's all of the SNES Rainbow Roads remakes. Gosh, this
yeah, there's too many. I'm tired of seeing SNES Rainbow Road, honestly.
Game has 5. This track has 5 remakes. I hope it's not Mario Kart World.
Me too. Me too.
Actually, we make a good track like GBA Rainbow Road. I'll get to that shortly.
Wait, an actual good track? Oh? Did I hear that correctly?
Good track like GBA World. And they actually we make a good track like GBA Rainbow Road. I'll get to that shortly. The music for these tracks.
Thank you.
Goated. It has a feel of nostalgia and modern time. I have not played a tour version of Rainbow Road yet.
Oh. Yeah, actually, he's gonna play tour.
I have played it. It's just been a long time.
Yeah, fair enough.
The GBA remake is basically the same.
Almost.
Mario Kart 7 remake.
He doesn't even mention any of the differences.
Is also
which is very minimal, but still
sounds the same technically, but also doesn't. I can't really.
Mario Kart 7 is basically almost the exact same.
Explain it.
You know.
And SNES. Duh.
Yeah. N64, the original F tier, the new one S tier.
Next.
Use it a sec to review Linux. PC would upgrade itself. Yeah, I do like Linux. In fact, I even have it on my computer right now. You know, like side partition, you know? So I can switch between Windows and Linux, you know? I like to use both. I really like Linux, but like there's compatibility issues with Linux as well, you know? So it's hard to like do that, you know, with Linux, you know? So it's just harder to like get really into. What distribution? Linux Mint. Because it's just the easiest and most simple, probably one of the easiest and most simple ones. F tier, remake, S tier. What the where is yours? Wait, what is yours gonna go?
N64.
Yeah. Where are you gonna put the original?
Load. Now, I'll give this credit. It's the longest track in all of Mario Kart history.
Which is why it sucks, because it's so boring. It's so long, but it's also so goddamn boring, you know? You know? Like, I don't mind long things, you know? Pause. You know, I love Splitifon. It's a 10-minute song, you know? But the reason I love it is because it's not only 10 minutes long, but it's also, like, has so many different unique parts about it. It's not just 10 minutes long just to be 10 minutes long, you know? There's so many different unique parts. You know? It expands, you know? It doesn't become too repetitive. You know? Another great example of this, showing how like the song constantly changes, you know, and evolves, would be Ferocious. I'm using the leaked version with Carl's Ring game because I like that version more. I'll do a video pretty good. God damn, it's so low quality. Never mind. Okay, where the fuck is Ferocious? You know? This song is 15 minutes long, you know? But it's constantly changing and evolving. You know? There's a lot of different sections. The Mario Kart reference. Oh, policeman.
Get back here, you bad crime.
Wizard. Piano. There's a lot. So it's long, yes, but it's kind of, but it doesn't really evolve the track like at all in any good way to make it worthwhile for being long, you know? It's not like Mount Wario where it's constantly like changing out, evolving. I should have probably just used something like Mount Wario to express my point better, but whatever.
I have to.
So like, you know, I wish they just like, I don't know. I wish it was just like had a worthwhile like evolution to be this long.
Put it somewhere above D. Now, let's consider the music.
Consider music?
It's one of the most banger songs.
Music? On Mario Kart. Road, Rainbow Road. We group therapy for over a decade. What is going on with the comment section? Apparently, it's actually, you know, it's not too bad. Oh, it's pretty good.
Game. I wouldn't say it's not really fun to race on. The atmosphere is again a blank.
Plain.
It's just black.
Just blank, yeah.
So, in my opinion, it goes in B. Thank you, whoever just subscribed recently. The B? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I did a meme. What the hell? Broom jump scare. Just broom jump scare. I saw an ad where it says you forgot the Sue review last stream? Oh shit, I forgot. Crash out is crazy. I'm not crashing out, I'm just absolutely flabbergasted. Right after these.
You definitely did not make a good art. What game will you play after this? I don't know.
The Mario Kart 8 Deluxe remake. It goes up here. The
A? Only an A?
Peak, it's not long as heck.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's above a town. It has good atmosphere, good music, and it's fun to race on.
Yeah. I agree. Why is it only an A tier though?
GBA.
Come on, man. You at least gotta give me a reason why you didn't put it in S tier or explain, like, what is wrong with it, you know, or why it's not going any higher or lower, you know? Come on, man.
Rainbow Road, the best one that has not been remade.
Yes!
GBA fans, we rise. Rise.
Rise? Yes! I love GBA. I love Super Circuit.
Now this has banger music.
Yeah? It's an A because everybody votes for this online because it's good. It's good. I'm getting tired of it. I mean, fair enough, I guess, but like... My only complaint is that it's now too short. But yeah, whatever.
It has cool shortcuts, has a cool atmosphere.
Yes,
so
yes.
You can see that Paper Mario castle right there.
Maybe you'll put
And
this
you
one
can
in A
tell
or
it's
X.
actually in the sky because
Mario just hit a boxing match to him.
Space.
The thing is, I don't really play online on Mario Kart, like, barely ever, so, like... I don't really experience, like...
Actually,
you know, I don't know.
I think it is in space. I got confused. I haven't played the first Paper Mario in a while. So, I'm gonna put it right above the Mario Kart 7 remake of SNES. Mario Kart 7 remake of SNES Rainbow Road. God, why am I stuttering?
Actually, that's the tour version. El Skibidi, Among Us.
GCN Rainbow Road.
F tier. Fuck this one. I'll give it D tier. No, E tier. I have trauma from this one. This one doesn't even have that good music, honestly. It also sucks to play on. This one has the worst song. We have Mario Kart 64. We have Mario Kart 64 Rainbow Road music at home. The Mario Kart 64 Rainbow Road music at home. I know that sounds like a weird comparison, but give me a second. Like, it sounds too close. It sounds too similar. You know? What was I gonna type again? MK64. Search for YouTube. Rainbow Road. Hold on, hear me out. It's just kind of boring, honestly. It's just kind of boring, a little bland in my opinion. Seems like, it's just like a worse version of the M64 Mario Kart Rainbow Road song to me, honestly. I don't hear it. Fair enough. You know? One thing I will get this track credit for is the items falling from the sky. That's kind of a neat idea, even if it doesn't happen often, you know? We have the little turn thing, which is annoying as hell in this game because the physics suck in this game, you know, and it's done much better in DS. This part is literally just a straight line. Actually, wait a minute, hold on. That might actually be a lie. As I was saying, they literally fall off. Wait a minute. Never mind. Wait a minute, no, not never mind, actually. This is just a straight line. Look at this. Look at this amazing Rainbow Road gameplay. A straight line. At our turn. Oh. It's boring, and the parts that aren't boring are annoying as hell because of the awful physics of this game. Maybe I was a bit harsh on MK64 Rainbow Road. I'll give that E, and I'll give this one F.
It's fun. I like it.
Jesus.
Enough. I love the music.
The music is ass. It sounds too similar to MK64. I don't know why. It just. I don't know. It's not even like that straight line. Every Rainbow Road has a straight line. But it's. Wait, no. No, not like that kind of a straight line. Look, it's literally half the track is a straight line. There. Ow! I know people like to hate on the space station one, but like, look at this track layout. What, there's like one straight line here, one here, you know? There's more going on here, and the music is better, you know? It's also more unique, you know? It's more unique, more creative. I honestly don't get why this one's so hated that much, honestly. I do like this one. You know? There's barely any straight lines in this one. You know? Especially on the level on Mario Kart Double Dash. So no, you can't just say every single one has a straight line. No. No. I know I made a cover of that one, but like, that was because I was forced to. You know? I also like my own remix more, by the way. Wait, is this my own gameplay? It is. Sounds just too similar. Or because I'm right. I just gave a bunch of points on why I think this Rainbow Road is one of the worst. Whether you agree with me or not, I at least try to, I don't know. I am at least, okay, I gave some points on why I think, on my opinion. White Blood has catifying stuff. But I'll let you cook now. I'll let you explain your reasonings.
And I love the atmosphere because you can see Mushroom City down there.
That's a fair point. You can see Mushroom City down there. That's a fair point. I'll give you that one. Okay.
It's as good as the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe remake of N64 Rainbow Road.
You can't race on a straight line, you can't make more than one lap, and Mario Kart has 3 laps. It's not like the straight lines are hard, they're boring. You know? Dude, okay, I didn't know I got like fucked up like that. Dude, how did my item get used against me like that, dude? Like, I don't know how I could possibly mess up this part. Other than being on the edge or getting hit by an item. Wow, how fun. Boring. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think. Mario Kart. So, yeah, that's my reasoning for it. You
So
have...
the DS.
Okay, and he's moving on. You haven't really convinced me. He didn't even mention the stars falling from the sky, you know? Like, man, come on, man. I know, like, the video is like 12 minutes long, but you could have just made it a bit longer and then, like, made and explain more points or something. That just because I'm right. Moan. Huh? Next.
E. I don't like the music at all. It's kind.
I actually don't know whether to yay or nay this one. I don't know whether I agree or disagree. On, let's take a look at the music first. Moan loudly. Okay, it does sound better with on an actual YouTube, on like an actual like high quality video. I just feel like the music on the DS just is not able to get it through well, you know? Especially without headphones. I do like this more than GBA or no GCN Rainbow Roads soundtrack, because it does use more unique instruments. You know, I feel like the instruments on the GCN one were too similar to the 64's one. You know, this one has the classic DS style. You know, sound fonts. I actually kind of like this one. So the OST, I kind of disagree on.
The Fun Away song.
But I'm not gonna defend it in court. It's kind of good though.
But if you try to drift on that loopy-loop,
not a stream game more boring than 49 season of Family
loop you just fall, and if you try I try to snake on it a lot, which is probably a bad decision, but it's E.
I can't snake on it, therefore.
The atmosphere it does have stars, which I do
like. MK Diaz, Rainbow Road, Moan Loud, bro. Let's see the atmosphere. Fair enough, it's like dark blue background with white spots for stars. Wait a minute, is he gonna mention loop-de-loops? This track is probably more interesting than Double Dash, so I'm probably gonna get I'd probably put it above GCN. Honestly, it at least looks kind of fun to play.
Give it points for that, but it just but it's not hard at all.
As someone who sucks at Mario Kart DS, this track is hard for me. So like. But, like, also at the same time, I suck at the game, but still, man.
Sure, you can still fall off. I've seen people get 8th place with it, but that's because they're just plain bad at the game.
Anyway, so, Bro, you can't just say skill issue as the main point, you know? That... No, genuinely, that's not really a good point, you know? You can't just, like, dismiss a different opinion, or, like, a different, like, counter-argument with just skill issue. That's not really valid, you know? Because that just doesn't really do that much, you know? You know? Like, you can't just dismiss an opinion because their person's bad at the game, you know? Like, oh, it's not that really that hard. Oh, well, I think it's kind of hard, actually. Well, that's just because you're bad at the game! Like, that doesn't really, like, do that much, honestly. It just, No.
Next is Rainbow Road.
Rainbow Road.
This is right here. Love.
Okay. I mean, I can't even really complain about this that much, you know? Like... This is actually very similar to a DS, actually, in a weird way. It really feels like it. I'm not gonna lie. I might actually like the DS soundtrack more. DS's Rainbow Road soundtrack, honestly. Because of the whole, like, bass there was, you know? But this one does hit the high notes, to be fair, very well, so, like, you know, it's kind of hard. And the gameplay, I know I'm, like, Wii biased, you know, because I love Wii, but, like... Okay, yeah, this one's just, I don't know what even what to say. Yeah, this one's just cool, honestly, I don't know. So there is a straight line there, but you're going down. There's like little like speed pads, you know. Item box, you know. But like, okay, so there's also these like little like, then you do like that, you know, and then you go through these, and you can like trick on all these, you know, get some item boxes, trick off this, you know. You can go to the side and get like a little like half price, or you can try taking a risk and go in through that middle section, you know. I don't know if there's. You can go like that turn, or you can try taking a little cut like that, you know? So, like, you know, every Rainbow Road has a straight line of some sort. Yeah, that's not the problem, though. The problem with Double Dashes was that its straight lines were very long and very boring, you know? Half the track was straight lines in a boring way, you know? Which makes a very boring Rainbow Road, you know? So yeah, I can't really argue much with Mario Kart Rainbow Road. Just a little boring, but like
the music,
fine.
It's fun to play on. It's hard, and I love the.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's really that hard, honestly, personally, but that's just me. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I could see some arguments since there's not many guardrails, you know.
Atmosphere.
You know
it's above the globe. It's above the globe.
Then what about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and 64 Rainbow Road? Let me look. Okay, we do have some like little boost things where you have to like where you actually do turn a bit and steer to try to get them, you know. And we also got a little glider ramp area where you kind of like fly through them, you know. So I'll give that one a pass, you know. Okay, we got a turn here, you know. I know this looks like a straight line, but the road is wavy. The road is moving and getting wavy, so you can trick on it. And there's even like a little chain jump right there as an extra obstacle, you know? So it's not too bad. So it's not honestly not that bad of a straight line, you know? It's not a boring straight line. You can actually do tricks on it, avoid a chain chomp, you know? You know, another turn, you know, 4 turns. Another straight line, but hey, same thing again. Chain chomp, wavy road that you can trick on. Pretty fun. A lot more fun, you know? Okay, there's a boring straight line there for a moment, but hey, you know, it's not too long, you know, it's fine. You know, compared to Mario Kart Double Dash, which has so many of them, you know? Another one right there, fair enough. You know, but it's not overwhelming, you know? And set it off of a glider ramp, you know? This guy is playing on 200cc. I mean, is he? Is he? This made me realize how fast 200cc is. Is this 200cc? I guess it is. Yeah, I didn't know that. I thought it was just 150cc, but still. My point still stands, you know? My point still stands. Because even if we got a non-200cc version, 150cc, you know? There we go, 150cc. You know? The areas with the straight line aren't that bad anymore. Or still aren't too bad, I'd say. You know, we still got the tricks. Why the fuck is he not tricking, dude? Okay, this guy, I don't know what this guy's doing. He's not even tricking on him. Bro, what the... He's not even drifting! Okay, that caught me off guard. There we go. Okay, never mind, we're good. You know? Damn, 150cc is slow, man. I don't know. I still think that Mario Kart Double. I still think Double Dash Rainbow Road sucks.
This. Now, Tour version of Rainbow Road. It goes right here. It has the same atmospheric though.
I don't really care about Mario Kart Wii Rainbow Road.
I'm surprised
honestly,
they could fit on a phone, which moves it up from C. But it's a low beat.
You'd be surprised on what you can fit on a phone. I played Mario Kart Wii on my phone by hacking it with my computer, you know?
It's not fun to race on at all. You're just slow the whole time. Also, I mean, it's not a full 2 tracks. The first lap ends with the cannon glider.
I mean, yeah,
which I do not like.
Like, the tour tracks are a bit shorter, they're a bit slower, you know. It's a mobile game, you know, it makes sense. Hardware, it's probably also, hardware limitations, you know.
Just crumbled up and messy. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Remake of Rainbow Road, however, goes above this track. Now, the graphics look absolutely insane.
Fair enough.
The Rainbow Road looks like an actual rainbow. It has like a gradient with it. It looks cool. They made it a slight bit easier, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, I'm basically agreeing with him on this. Yeah.
Come on, this is the same game that also brought smart steering to this game.
Bro, stop getting on Mario Kart and react to other stuff. Anyway.
Okay, 3DS Rainbow Road. This is W. It's.
I'd put it A. Actually, I don't know. But I'd put it A or S. I don't know. I know a lot of people like this one. You know. Hold on. Let me. I need to think about it. You know, this one's really cool. You know? At least you can do, yeah, you can do tricks on them. You know? Okay, yeah, I don't have any arguments. I'm not gonna argue against you on that, so yeah.
The music, the atmosphere, and it's fun to play on.
Yeah.
Same with this version. Same with Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Same with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe version of it. However, I put it below it because they got rid of the
What did they get rid of? Your mic cut off.
They got rid of the 3DS elements like the chain chomp sparking, the
chain chomps used to bark. Is that it?
Conveyor belt sound when you get on the conveyor belt.
There's sounds when you get on the conveyor belt. Oh, there is. What did I do? You told me to do something. You told me to, like, stop doing this and do this, you know? And I was like, bro, don't tell me what to do, man. Don't be so weird. I didn't even realize those were like subtle. Those are such subtle sound effects. I didn't even realize.
And a Mario Kart 8 Deluxe it.
Call me on what? I did not do that.
What I mean by that is
I don't think I did.
They added anti-gravity to the moon
I
section
did not.
for no reason.
Wait, what they add?
That they added anti-gravity to the moon section.
What about it?
For no reason.
Is it a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? Why? I have such poor memory though, so I might have. I might have not. I don't even know. I don't think so. So. Oh yeah, they did. How's this even a bad thing? How's this even subtract? Might not add that much, but how's it even subtract? But it doesn't even subtract either. I don't know.
Also, the Mario Kart Tour version, it goes above the Mario Kart Tour version of SNES. Actually, no, it goes right here.
Oh.
It goes.
They Mario Kart 8 Deluxe it. Not even. I mean, okay, but like. I don't know why that's a bad thing.
Low A. Still, also, I'm also surprised it fit on the phone. Mario Kart 8. It gets a D.
Yeah, this isn't really an unpopular opinion, but I kind of like this one. I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck did you just do? And why? You didn't even send a message? Bruh. What's wrong with this one? Yeah. I mean, it's really cool looking. Sorry, my bad. I do like the music. The atmosphere is amazing. There's so much in the background, you know? It looks great, you know? There's a little space station part with conveyor belts, which is cool, you know? I don't see what's wrong. I don't see what's wrong. It's cool. There's even a separate dual path, you know? You can even fall onto them, you know? If you'd like. I don't get what's wrong with it. And of course, this little ending section It's very reminiscent of like the little booster pads from like Luigi Circuit, which you really liked, you know? Or at least Luigi Circuit. Like, I don't know, man. I kind of like that one.
Now, I understand why people don't really like it, but I also understand why people like it.
Yeah.
It's a fun concept and idea, but it gets rid of that Rainbow Road factor.
That Rainbow Road factor. There's a road and it's rainbow. And it's in space. What else is there? Does it totally react to inanimate insanity? That's like the remastered version. I'll consider it. Maybe with BamJ, I don't know. Since he likes the object so. I don't know. There's also the little star things, you know? It's kind of mystical. It's kind of, as a Rainbow Road, it's mystical, it's magical. You know, it's in space, it's neat, it's cool. I don't get it. Is it just the vibes, you know? Like, if it's that, then that's like completely subjective. That's not really like, I don't know. It just feels, I don't know. Just like nostalgic blinded, honestly. In a way. That might just be a bit crazy, but I don't know.
Of it.
I don't know.
Now, but on to the tour remix tracks of Rainbow Road.
They're cool, they're neat, they're like SNES Rainbow Road, but better, you know? And they have like a classic vibe, you know? So yeah. I grew up with MK7, fun fact. Yeah, I could tell because the only two tracks in S tier are the MK7 Rainbow Roads. Whoa, really? I didn't know that. Ow, my funny bone. My elbow. I already knew that, man. So I don't know, man.
Starting with this one, it's basically the same. So basically, these all have the same flatness of SNES Rainbow Road.
Yeah, but with some extra added obstacles and stuff. So like, I'd say like top of C tier maybe for both of these.
Put this one
at minimum
in D.
D. I'm sleeping. I'm still watching this fucking stream. Thanks, but also you should probably go to sleep. You know? You can always just fall asleep to the stream, you know? Lol. Rainbow Road RMX 1. Fuck. Got it wrong. Okay. Okay, RMX Rainbow Road 1. They have the standard obstacles, you know. They have the little space rocks and the planets. You know, floating arrows, chat. Look. And there's new obstacles, like there's a glider section, you know? The little, like, there's like two things there, you know? It's cool. Wait, is this RMX 1? Mario Kart on music. Why? Because it is Mario Kart. Whoa! There's even ramps! I don't know why. I don't really understand why this is lower than SNES Mario Rainbow Road. Do you get to see my new short early? Okay.
It's gonna be below this track. Now.
Also, let's see, hold on. What about RMX 2? What about Rainbow Road 2? Or RMX 2? You know? That's this small channel, apparently. 131 views. You know what? There we go, Night Save. For being a Mario Kart Tour Andy, you get a sub. Because you're just like me for real. You know? They have the bounty mushrooms, you know? Bounty mushrooms, they are a new color that have not been seen in any other Rainbow Road. I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. You know? I mean, come on, that's just cool. This is like Mushroom Gorge. This is Mushroom Gorge mushrooms, but Rainbow Road themed on this track. That's at least worth like 2 tiers above SNES Rainbow Road. The original, at minimum. So like top of C tier.
It has
in the Marker 7 Rainbow Road. Wait, shit. You might actually be right. Oh yeah, you are. True, you know, but like still, you know. So it's just a fun idea. Just take the old SNES Rainbow Road and remix it a bit with new obstacles, you know, and make a new track out of it. That's so cool. That's so fun, you know. Come on.
way less. Now I don't know. Now you could prove me wrong because there's not a lot of stuff in this picture I have, but there's not a lot of stuff in the atmosphere.
There's not a lot of stuff in the atmosphere. There's planets in the atmosphere. There's the stars, the arrows moving, you know. Sure, it's not the most crazy thing, but it's also at the same time it's on the phone, you know. The spacewalks, the planets, you know. There's a little galaxy. There's like, it's not just plain blue. There's a bit of like haze there, you know. So like, you know. There's even the little dust particles around the characters themselves, you know. There's a glider ramp section. I didn't even notice that. There's even like a planet right there with the rings. With rings on it, you know? I think I know what does the bounce ring. You know? And did it with Remix RMX1. You could have at least looked at like a footage, just a few seconds of footage to just like be like, oh yeah, there's a bit more to the atmosphere than what's shown in the one image.
They added mushrooms, but if this isn't the sky, where are these mushrooms coming from? Why are they growing this?
Where are these mushrooms coming from? You could make the same argument about MK7 Rainbow Road. That's such a non-argument. Me win the game me win the game with like supernaturalness has a plumber fighting against a ginormous turtle monster that can use fire flowers to get fire abilities, has mushrooms coming out of nowhere. What? What? Oh my god. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not actually angry. I'm just playing it up, you know. I'm being silly, but like still, it's because it's growing from Earth. Those mushrooms are coming from nowhere. Hold on, no. Where on Earth is just pitch black under there? You see that? If it's going from Earth on there, then it's probably going from Earth on here. What? No. That's no. I'm not even letting you be like, oh, I disagree. No, that just doesn't make any sense. That's a double standard. I'm putting it out there. That's a double standard. Else Skibidi? No. 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 Ref! Hold the whistle out. Ref! Stop. That doesn't make any sense. What do you think about Italian brain rot? Bro, I don't even know what Italian brain rot is. I don't know. I don't care. I'm too old. I'm too old, man. No.
Hi.
No.
And Remix Rainbow Road 2. I'm putting right here. I'm going to put right here.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That one makes sense. I'm just a little confused on this one. Why is it so low? You know?
Because I
agree to disagree, I guess, but like still, I don't know.
And that's my entire tier list. None of these Rainbow Roads are bad, and
none of these Rainbow Roads are bad.
Entire tier list. None of these Rainbow Roads are bad, and
I mean, I guess fair enough. You know? Fair enough.
I grew up with Mario Kart 7.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell. The only two tracks in S tier are the Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Roads. You ain't beating the nostalgic bias. You aren't beating it. Oh no.
And I do think these.
Cat, it's a sad day. I need sad music. Give me a second. I want to do a little like funny thing, but I need music to go along with it. There we go. To say day chat. He didn't beat the allegations of nostalgia blindness. R.I.P. Iconic. We will miss him. Can I get an RIP Iconic in the chat, y'all? Well, that was Iconic's Rainbow Road rankings. I don't know if it was as wacky as every Luigi track. It was just, I don't know. Or bot coder H. I think the Luigi track was a bit more wacky. You know? But hey, it was still pretty wacky. I just wish there was better points and explanations, honestly. But other than that, fun.